Hey guys, Kiran Abdullah here. Welcome to day 7 of Project 365 Teaching Technology. So in today's class, we're going to be understanding about what are the difference in interfaces. Like in the last class, we have seen how to go ahead, how to create our Linux server. How do we connect to a Linux server? What are the different shells that you guys can use to connect to a Linux server? Now, before jumping into the commands, I want to show you guys what is the significant difference between a Windows server, a Mac server, and a Linux server. So that is where a user interface comes into the picture, guys. So talking about user interfaces, there are two types of user interfaces. One is called as a graphical user interface, and the other one is called as a command line interface. So graphical user interface is defined as GUI. Command line interface is defined as CLI in short form. Now, if you're new to IT, you might have heard this term somewhere or the other, or if you are already experienced in IT, then I'm sure you guys know how this works. So talking about this interfaces, what exactly is this interfaces or where this interface comes into the picture is simple, guys. An interface is nothing but the way we operate a system. If I have to simply put it across, the way we operate a system or the way our system lets us handle it. For suppose, graphical user interface. What is graphical user interface? So let's go ahead, let's search it here. Let me just Google it for a quick reference. Graphical user interface. A graphical user interface is a digital interface in which a user interacts with graphical components such as icons, buttons, and menus. So you see, what they're saying is graphical user interface is nothing but a user interface where we can talk to our computer through graphics, through icons, through buttons and menus. For suppose, you see guys, this is our Mac machine. We have our Mac machine here. And in our Mac machine, whatever you see, if I have to go ahead, if I have to access my Mac machine, it is all through icons. It is all through graphics. So towards the left, you guys can see I have different options like AirDrop, recents, applications, desktop, downloads, movies. Yeah. So I can access everything to different graphics. And you see, whenever I want to go to a separate directory, whenever I want to access a particular directory, I can just click on a particular directory. So similarly, now there is another interface called as CLI. CLI or CLI stands for command line interface. Now, what is a command line interface? It is a software mechanism that you can use to interact with your operating system using keyboard. So command line interface simply stands for whenever you want to execute an operation or whenever you want to perform a task, you have to enter a command with the help of your keyboard. Now, to show you a simple example, I'll just open the local terminal. So you see, guys, this is our local terminal that is available on my Windows machine or any on the Mac machine. So our terminal is available on anywhere. Now this is nothing else but just another way to talk to your computer. For suppose if I open this terminal and if I type the command pwd, this command will show me in which directory or in which folder I am currently located at. So if I say enter, you see guys, I'm under the users directory and you guys can see my profile name called as Durga Kiran Reddy. Now, if I want to see the list of contents that are present in the directory, I can say list ls. Now you see, it is showing me the different folders that are available in this directory. So I have downloads, I have applications, I have desktop, documents, pictures, so on and so forth. Now, let's say I want to go to a particular folder, for example, downloads. So I can say cd space downloads, enter. Now you see, guys, where are we? We are in the downloads directory. So if I say pwd, it says I'm under the users directory by the username called as Durga Kiran Reddy. And under this, we are under a downloads called as, sorry, we are under a folder called as downloads. So this is a simple understanding. This is a simple difference between a graphical user interface and a command line interface. Graphical user interface is nothing but accessing our computer through graphic icons or through buttons. Command line interface is nothing but accessing our system or our operating system by entering some commands. Now, why are we learning this? Because Linux is completely about command line interface, guys. That's right. So starting from tomorrow, I'm going to teach you all the different commands that you guys need to learn in order to go ahead, in order to become a Red Hat certified system administrator. Got it? So stay connected, guys, and keep following every day High Teaching Academy in order to go ahead, in order to learn computer technology. Yeah. Thank you, and see you guys tomorrow with a new concept. Thank you.